you were saying about what you've done in the past.
Yeah, so I didn't think I'd actually end up racing cars. It's always been a dream as a kid, right?
Yeah.
Like everyone says.
Yeah.
But never had the money, and then I went and worked in the States, and that had just enough money to get me going.
Yeah.
Running my own car and that. So it's been like a steady progression of what I can get myself into and go and
So
race.
you're bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yeah, basically.
Where do you want to sort of end up eventually? Do you think?
I would. My personal goals are to be a paid driver.
Yeah.
To do Le Mans, things like that.
Proper job, you know. So,
Yeah.
so what do you do normally then? Sort of 9 to 5.
I am now a professional racing driver.
Oh, you are. You
Don't get
managed to
paid enough for it right now, but yeah, I quit my job last week to come and do this. Yeah.
That is brave. That is, well, you might as well risk it and have a go.
Yeah, why not?
What were you doing before then?
I was working for Tesla Motors out in California.
Oh, you gave that must have been fantastic.
Yeah, it's pretty
So
neat.
did you meet Mr. Musk then?
Yes, absolutely.
What's he like?
He's a character. Yeah.
Yeah, he seems incredibly intelligent.
Yes, yeah, he's a bit kind of autistic. And
Yeah.
He doesn't really think about anybody else. He just thinks about the problem and the perfect solution. So
I
it's-
want the best.
Yeah.
I don't care.
You can't say no to Elon.
No. He's
Because he'll come back with try harder. That's,
Really?
Yeah, that's it.
oh no,
And
that's
if
quite
not, it's
really. It's like off you go. I mean, he's certainly revolutionary in what he's
it's
done.
neat.
And
You need to be like that to go and achieve what he's done in that time. So
Oh,
there is method in the madness. It's just it's a fun ride to go and be part of it.
no,
for sure.
certainly a change. But if you've been a petrol head, as to put it all your
Yeah,
life, then
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So what was your first sort of car you drove racing, wasn't it?
So I raced karts as a kid
Yeah.
in junior road tax over here. That was mainly like little clubby stuff and things
Yeah.
like that. And then first thing I got into the States was this class called Formula Enterprise, which
Yeah.
is kind of similar to Formula 4, what that was.
Yeah.
And then last year I raced in the Pro Mazda on the West Coast Series
Oh,
there.
okay.
So that's, if you're familiar with the Mazda Road to Indy, which has got
little
like
bit.
basically 4 or 3 feeder classes and an Indy car which run together, and this
Yeah.
is sort of the middle, one of the middle tiers.
Oh,
up
that's
there.
cool.
Yeah.
No, it sounds
So-
like you've had a good.
This has been my first time in closed wheel stuff. I raced with Will in he has a Porsche GT3 Cup car, which he did an endurance race with last year.
Very nice.
That went well, so I'm like, okay, well, it's just time to, I'd never make any money in single seaters, but coming over to GT cars is,
There's more
there
chance
is,
of actually.
there's a chance of being a success there.
Oh, that's
so
cool.
it's- yeah.
So, is there anything that you don't like about racing? Like, do you have to? Obviously, like F1 drivers have strict diets and exercises and all that.
No,
Do you have to do all that?
Yeah, I try to. I mean, it's like personally run at the moment, but that's
Yeah.
kind of nice. Looking after yourself, and
Yeah.
I do a lot of cycling and things like that. It's great to have to do that as part of your job, right?
Yeah.
I have to go cycling to
Oh,
be fit,
awful.
so I can perform better. So that bit of it I love. I love the travel, and I kind of like the non-9 to 5 travel, and things
Yeah.
work days. Sorry. So it's that side of it's great. I mean, the hard stuff is that you're always, life sucks unless you got that next drive. You know what I mean? Nothing's ever
Yeah.
sure until it's happened.
Yeah,
So.
yeah. Have you got a family or?
Yeah, I've got
kids?
family. No, I haven't got family myself, but I'm living over here with my family. So
Oh,
we're
okay,
gonna-
that's cool.
So I got a girlfriend still in the States who's kind of letting me go and do this a bit. She's been pretty considerate,
Yeah, well, that's cool.
lenient with me, but yeah,
It's just interesting to get to talk. So mate, you wouldn't ever get to do this to understand
yeah,
where you are, what you've been doing.
sure. Yeah.
That's really cool. And I'm going to have to put my arm there.